Hello and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Now today I'm going to be working on my first proper farm on this server. It's going to be a kelp farm. It's going to be quite a simple little kelp farm. Now the idea is I'm going to use that kelp and I'm going to dry it in some furnaces, and I'm going to use that behind the birch leaves there. Now if we have a little walk around here, you can actually see through the birch, and that's not a problem. But it's probably creating a lot of extra work for the server and work for me on the rendering and all that kind of thing. And I think it'd actually look better if you couldn't see through it from the outside, so you couldn't see in from the outside. So I need a lot of kelp, so I need to make this kelp farm. Now I'm going to have it set up so that the drops, I think I'll build it this side, so that the drops actually go straight into one of these chests directly. So I'm automatically getting loads and loads of kelp. And then maybe if I get round to it soon, I can add a little furnace array on this side. So it's actually going to go to the furnace array first and then go around and into one of the chests. So yeah, a little bit of work to do, but I've got a plan. I know exactly what I'm doing with this one. So I'm going to go away and get some things together and start work on building that farm. Right, so I think I've got everything I need now for this little build. Now, I need to consider probably where this is going to come out. And I need like a little 4x4. So maybe about here is the place to do it. Now, whilst I'm doing this, I might as well talk about what my plans are for actually inside Tortuga here. Now, as you can see, I've got kind of two lines. I've got a line going down the middle here, and then I could have little rooms split off from each of these, and in each room I could have like a little mini farm. Or I could follow the birch line on the roof here and have very small rooms off to the sides, like lots and lots of small rooms. Now I say small, I mean these aren't bad sized rooms. I'm kind of tempted to do that, and then I could have a really big corridor coming down that's kind of got wavery sides so that you can see different... Oh, what do I mean by wavery? I mean like sides that go in and out. That's what I mean. So you got this long corridor going down the middle, with little pitches going off to each end that lead to rooms which have got other things in. I think I'm most likely going to follow the birch line because I think that looks a bit more interesting. Just because there's lots of little segments that I can put rooms in and see how it goes. But yeah, that's the idea. You know, you let me know over in the comments what you think should be done. I think I've got a plan for what I'd like to do, but whether that makes sense or not, I don't know. Right, so first things first is I'm going to clear out this little area here. Right. So, what do I want? I want some more red glass, because I think it's going to cost me a little bit more in red than I maybe initially thought. And because I don't like using just straightforward plain glass, it's got to be red glass, because that's what I've got lots of dye for. Right, so from here, let's go there, and then let's go straight down to there. And how high is that? Okay, so it's not quite half a stack. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'll carry on doing that and we'll get a nice glass tube going. Right, so I've put the dirt in the bottom there where I want it. Now, I want to have a system of... I want to make this kind of easy to do, so the way it's going to go is I'm going to have a solid block right there. I'm going to have to keep on going up for oxygen for this. Oh, this is going to get tiresome. Maybe I need to move a conduit over this way. Okay, so maybe what I need to do is I just need to crack on and put these things in place whilst I can. So we're going to go there and there. Oh, no, 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 not there. Working underwater is hard work. Okay, so I've got a couple of pistons in place. I need that to there. That and that. Oh! Rushing! Right, so back down. Take that one back out. Let's get that in place properly. Right, there we go. Now what I need to do is I need to get a line of observers going down as well around the back here. So let's see. If I take that one out, that's going to be close enough. Now I'm probably going to have to end up fighting with a few drowned down here. Yep, hi. I knew you'd be waiting for me. You can't even swim. Oh no, come on. 2 of them? 3 of them? 4 of them? Oh no. Where's my hole? Where's my hole? There's my hole. Right, you come up here and talk to me and I'll show you what for. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Why can't I hit them? This is ridiculous. Right. Well, I got one of them. Oh. I need a sword. Right, now I'm prepared to take them on. Come on. Where are you? Right, you... You're getting the spam clicking. You're going to get some of the same in a second. And you little spliter. Come on. Right, finally. Right, let's get some oxygen. And then let's go back down. Oh, what? Where are you coming from? Told you I don't want any. Oh, I'll have that actually. I do want that. I'll take that. Right. Back down to the bottom. Now I need to take out that one. And that one. And then I need to go get some more oxygen. This is going to take some time. Maybe what I need to do is I need to show you once I've finished. Okay, so I'll be back in a moment or 3. Right, that took a little longer than I'd have hoped. And I killed a good few drowns there as well. So what needs to happen now is... I don't need those there. I need to work out where the top level of kelp is going to grow to. So if I go down here, it should be nice and safe. I can put in 1, 2, 3, 4 kelp there. Now the idea is that these kelp are going to grow all the way up here, and then when they get to a certain height, they're going to get observed as being grown to that height. And then it's going to fire the piston's going to break them at the bottom, and then the kelp's going to float up to the top here, and then we're going to catch them in some hoppers, which are going to throw them into one of those chests. Now, I did a little bit of experimenting, and kelp seems to only grow to about 15 or 16 high. See, and it seems to grow quite quickly as well. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just AFK for a little bit and see where it stops growing, and that is where my observers go to observe the height. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I figured that whilst we're waiting for that kelp to grow, we might as well set up this collection system. Now, I'm thinking that they can all go into this set here. I think maybe I just want 2 double chests at most at any one time. And then I need to find a way to switch this thing off. Yeah, I'll have a think about that. But for now, let's have a look at it like this. So basically, all that I need is for everything to go like that. I think that's it really, isn't it? So I need to flush the kelp from the back to the front onto that area, and then it'll start filling up these 2 chests on the end. Now, if I just pillar up very quickly on top of there, if I take out that one, and then put in something here and here, and can I reach? No, I can't reach it from there. Let's take this one back out. And let's just craft us some stained glass panes. Like that. Right. And then from there, I can go up there. I can put in a couple of panes right there at the front. Now that should stop them from flowing forward too far. And now all that I really need to do is get around the back there and do a little bit of sorting out where the water flows are going to go. That's already blocked off there, so realistically, all that I need is that there. Yeah? Right, and then finally, obviously I need to fill that in. I need to fill up this area with water. Maybe it would be nice if I had a way to actually get in there as well that isn't going to flood everything continuously. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to get some water there and start filling up that area so that... Whoops. So that the items will actually flow up all the way. Actually, the glass there is going to be a perfect experiment. So if I put that there, then grab one from there, that to there. Does that automatically fill in the corner? Yes, it does. And then one there. I think that's it. Actually, no, one more. Now I'm going to have to put in some solid glass right there. And then all that I need to do is go there and there. Fill in that temporarily. And that one by the looks of it. And then take them back out. And that should get the water flows all correct for me. So any items that come up here... Am I stuck in here somehow? Okay, nope. So any items that go up this tube are going to land. Wait for it, we can see it. Oh no, it's not happening. Why is that? Have I not filled it in properly? I think I need to fill it in properly. Okay. I'm going to have to do some proper work on this. Okay, we'll be back in a second and I'll get those water flows sorted. Right, so waiting for this to actually grow is taking quite a while, so I thought what I'd do is I'll just count out approximately how high it is going to grow to. Now I think this is the last block that it can grow up to, so I think I can take out these 2 blocks right here. And I'm going to put observers into those 2 blocks. Now let's take out this block here, and then I'm going to need to go outside and swim down and place my observers in place, and then I can take some of these observers that I've got going up in the tower there back, because I don't need all of them. I've kind of gone a little bit over the top there, as I do. Right, so I want one there and one there. Now they're going to pass an update out in this direction. All of these are mine. Right, let's start from the top. Can I get some oxygen around here? Yes, I can. This is going to take some time. Oh, you blighter. I didn't even notice you there. So much rotten flesh. And, right. There we go, we're getting our first batch coming up there now because it's getting the updates from these observers that I'm taking away. It basically means that nothing much is going to grow for a little bit whilst I'm putting these things in place. I think it's alright. I think we're okay. Right, what do I want to do? I think what I want to do is, I want to come out here like this. And I'm... Ooh, don't drown, don't drown, don't drown, don't drown. Huh. Gotta be careful. Gotta be more careful than that anyway. So from there... now then. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a problem. Am I safe? I'm reasonably safe. Worrying about the oxygen levels. Right. How am I going to put redstone in there without it getting flooded? All that I really want to do is put in 2 bits of redstone. Oh, I know how to do this. I'm being silly. Being very, very silly. Right, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I didn't know you could put those in your offhand. Now I know. Let's get some oxygen on board. Let's go back down there and let's take out these 2 again. Ah, these are waterlogged now, aren't they? Oh, this is getting painful. Oh, dear me. Okay. Think that makes sense. Let's see if I can actually place the redstone in there. Yes, I can. Right, so I only have 1 piece of redstone on me for some reason. Oh, dear me. Right, and then I put the second piece there. And that should be everything. I need to patch up this floor area. Right then, and there we go. It is basically finished. Now, let's just go outside and have a little swim down and see how it's working. If it's working. I mean, it's not going to be doing anything until the kelp actually grows all the way up to those observers. And once it reaches there, it's going to create a pulse, which creates an update, which gets passed all the way down, which then passes onto the pistons, which then break the kelp, and the kelp just comes up. So, pretty straightforward. And this is very passive. It's just going to do its thing whilst I'm in the area. So, let's leave it for a while and see how it goes. Right, so it looks like it should be kind of close to getting my first harvest from this. It might take a little while. I'm sort of hoping that I haven't miscalculated this at all. But I'm hoping that this one's going to grow into this space here and then create the update, and then away we go. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that last little bit. Very interesting that some of them grow better than others, and it seems almost consistent that they grow better than others. Ouch. Right, there we go. That should... Oh, yep, it's perfect. It took a little longer than I'd hoped to actually get that to happen, but it happened. which is pretty cool. So that means that we're sort of automatically gathering kelp. Now let's make sure that this is definitely making its way all the way up. Yes. Even if it's landing in my inventory, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Brilliant. Okay, so that means that we're now harvesting kelp passively. It isn't terribly fast. So I'm sort of tempted to make this a lot bigger. And have, well, let's see. Maybe I need to do a few experiments on it. But basically, that is getting us going with some kelp. Now, let's pop over here and have a look inside. Yep, it's filtering in. So that's all working perfectly. Absolutely brilliant. That's now stopped filtering in. Okay. I need to reorganize that so that goes elsewhere. But otherwise, that's everything dropping into that bottom one right there. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, so that is the automatic kelp farm all finished. It's a little bit slow, so I think I need to make a bigger area for it. I don't want to go anything too wild though, because that would just be a bit too much for this series. Series 1, I'm going to go absolutely crazy with the farms and do all of the farms. But anyway, for now, this is going to get me in the kelp, which is going to get me a little bit of XP, and it's going to allow me to cover up inside here so that you can't see out through the roof, which I think is going to make a nice difference. Anyway guys, just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Now if you did, don't forget to please leave a like, and if you want to see some more, drop me a subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye!